Okay guys, another short tip I really didn't mention in the other video about the wear guard. It's the rubber piece on the bottom behind that wear bar there. I've cut it to where I've got a 1/2 inch hanging down below, 1/2 inch, 5/8, 3/4. It keeps the rubber pretty stiff, staying with a smaller number instead of going like 1 inch and then it just folds over. Well, not really, but it bends. I don't run the skid shoes. The shoes that go on the bottom, they lock into that and they sit on the bottom for your height, because those wore out on me halfway through the winter. So that's where I went with that rubber conveyor belt material wear bar on the bottom. Just cut it big enough to where you can reuse the upper edge. This edge up here, you can flip it over and reattach it. You do need longer bolts. I think I'm running like 1.5 inches because you got the thickness of the rubber and the wear bar and the plow to go through, and I use locking nuts on the back side. It seems to work really good, you guys. Quiet, scrapes the snow, you know, just trying to make it to where I don't have to spend money all the time. But anyway, talk about being quiet in the snow. There's where the plow is all the way down the bottom. All the way down. It's not sitting on stupid shoes they sell you every winter. You see them as much as 30 bucks. Put it in your pocket. Cable slack. So the plow's sitting all the way on the ground. Check this out. Not jumping up and down, making all that friggin' noise. Thank you, my elf. My area is really rocky. I got a lot of rocks. It's up in the mountains, so I don't plant grass, flowers. Deer just eat all those. There it is. It does leave it a little bit compacted on the rocks, but every time I scrape, I can see those rocks. Even though I run good snow tires on my car, it's still not a problem. And this is only like 1.5 inches of snow we got last night. But anyway, just throw those little ideas in there. Longer bolts, cut the rubber big enough to where you can flip it over, reuse the same holes. Don't buy those stupid skid plates or the wear bar, because the rubber's acting as your wear bar. Believe me, that conveyor belt material is really tough, so it seems to last. Last year I ran the same one on the ground all winter long and never flipped it over. So just giving you an idea of something that might suit you too. My buddy uses it on his razor, and he's on asphalt and his driveway is cement, and he has no problems. Anyway, this is a Polaris plow. Other plows might be different, but I believe they all run a wear bar and skid shoes. Like I say, on this one, conveyor belt material, 1/2 inch down below the wear bar, fasten it all together, longer bolts and no shoes. What the hell? See ya.